Let's talk about the most terrifying video game I've played this year. A game that not only messes with your mind, but is different every single time you play. The Mortuary Assistant. The premise of the game is very simple. You work as a mortician embalming bodies during the night shift, but one of those bodies is possessed by a demon and you need to figure out which one it is, fast. Terrifying events can happen during the embalming process, and the longer it takes you to finish, the worse they get. You have to pay close attention to what's happening around you as well as the markings on the body itself. And speaking of the body, did it just move? The game constantly throws more scares your way with each playthrough, and it works so well because you never know what's going to happen next. Some of the random events in this game are absolutely horrifying, so this one is not for the faint of heart. But if you're brave enough, you will find one of the best horror games of 2022, guaranteed. As always, thank you for watching, and follow for more videos just like this one.
I have another Mandela effect, and I need you guys to tell me if I'm losing my mind. This one has to do with a scene from the movie Scary Movie 2. If you've seen the movie, you've probably seen a couple of scenes with this guy in it. One of the scenes, he's sticking that hand inside of a turkey, and another scene where one of the characters is hanging out of a window that he's fallen out of, and this guy reaches that hand down and offers him help to pull him up back into the window. Now, if you're like me, you remember this guy saying, "Take my strong hand." As a kid, I made many jokes referring to that scene in this movie. But the Mandela effect is at it again, and that's no longer what he says. Check it out.
Yeah, oh, take my hand. Come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand. No, give me your other hand. Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand. No, get it away from me.
So as you can see, he says, "Take my little hand." Now, right before that, he does say something that I, again, don't remember him saying, where he does say, "My other hand isn't strong enough." But I never remember him saying that, and I always remember him saying, "Take my strong hand." If you've seen this movie and you remember this clip, let me know in the comments, what do you remember him saying? Always been, "Take my little hand," or did he say, "Take my strong hand"? Make sure you like this video, repost it, and follow me for more Mandela Effect videos. It's time to wake up. Stay blessed.
Hey y'all, today I'm going to talk about a case that feels like a real life horror movie. Today I'm going to talk about the Bleeding House of Atlanta. In Atlanta, Georgia, there was a couple named Minnie and William Winston. The Winstons was an elderly black couple in Atlanta that lived on 1114 Fountain Drive. Their house was cozy and a nice sized house. Over time, William's health declined, he was placed on a dialysis machine, and Minnie became his caretaker. The couple, however, lived in the house for over 20 years and they loved their house, but a disturbing event would change their lives forever. One night in September of 1987, Minnie, who was 77 at this time, was taking a bath around 11 o'clock p.m. When Minnie got out the bathtub, she felt something soaking her feet. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, it's water, but honey, when she looked down and realized what was soaking her feet, she freaked out. When Minnie looked down and saw what was soaking her feet, it was blood. Blood began to ooze through the tiles on the floor and began to ooze through the walls. When Minnie discovered this, she woke up her husband William, who was 79 at this time. They both were confused, scared, and was trying to investigate to see what was the source of the blood. The couple did not find the source of the blood, so Minnie decided to call 911. Paramedics arrived first and they noticed that the couple did not have any cuts or other injuries on them. The lab technician at the scene, she collected the blood that was oozing through the walls and the floors, and come to find out that the blood tested positive for human, type O. I know y'all, this shit is crazy. And what's so crazy is that the blood didn't belong to neither Minnie or William because they were both type A. So, who blood was it? Just like the couple, the investigators could not find the source of the blood either. The disturbing event spread quickly around Atlanta, and a lot of people suspected that the house was some sort of supernatural, paranormal type shit. Here is a theory of what may have caused the blood. Before the Winstons moved in, it was a black guy named Albert who used to live there. One day in 1950, Albert got into a terrible car accident. A white driver actually T-boned his car, but the white driver never got charged, and when Albert was sent to the hospital to get treated for his injuries, they still sent him home with internal bleeding. What makes this so interesting is that the same night that the blood was oozing from the walls and the tiles on the floor was the anniversary of Albert's car accident. Minnie was in doubt for many years that her house was a part of the supernatural. Even after the event, the couple still lived in the house. A few years after the incident, William died. In 2015, Minnie died at the age of 104. I'll be back to do more videos for you guys.
Alright, going randonauting, and it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees, a bridge. I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going? What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Rushing, now I should know that the one is giving up.